Hey guys, how you doing? Normally I do this in Czech, but they piss me off a bit, so I'll do this in English today. I feel like I can express myself a bit better in English when I'm pissed off. Uh, 36 today in Australia, Queensland, 36 degrees. It's my fifth shower today. And it's still a couple hours ago. You got two fucking knobs in my bathroom. One hot, one cold. Haven't touched the fucking red for weeks now. And it's not cold enough. It's like lukewarm. Well, I like it hot. Anyway, Czech Republic got a new president. Czech Republic, for those who don't know, well, I'm originally from Czech Republic. I live in Australia now. Still like my country. Don't like the government. But I'm not sure I like people anymore either. Czech Republic got a new president. Well, we call him Czech president, but it's not. He's the US representative. It's a small country in Central Europe. If you don't know where it is, don't worry. It goes by another name, Czechia. If you don't know where Czech Republic is, you will never know where Czechia is. So people voted for a new guy. They voted new guy in, and he's a ex-military NATO bastard. Of course he was rigged, but it was rigged long before the actual election. My best mate, he just got back to the UK from Czech Republic, where he spent some time with his family, and he saw what was going on just before that election, and the level of propaganda was unbelievable. It was shocking. The other guys, they couldn't stand a chance. And what pissed me off, he isn't even sworn in yet. He's not president yet, and he already did something that made headlines. Czech Republic doesn't normally make headlines, but this morning it did. And it was all about the Chinese are not happy with the new president. They're already pissed off because 2 days, he was elected 2 days ago, and he already did something that pissed Chinese off big time. Apparently he called Taiwan, and he talked to that president. I can't find my fucking phone. I was trying to find a phone and I read it to you, but this place it's too fucking big. I don't know where I put it. And my wife, she just she's not here. She went to see a friend, and there's no one to call to give me a call. Beijing is already complaining about the new guy who just got in 2 days ago. And well, he's an ex-NATO cunt. And so, yeah, you see where this is all going. He had to go in. The Czech media it's the whole Czech Republic is like new totalitarian regime. It's worse than Czechoslovakia and communists. Um, it's more likely Nazis in 30s. All you could hear was just say, vote for this guy. He's the only one that can get in there. So now we got a new guy who not only will put Czech people in uniforms and send them east. Yeah, he's the guy. Let's just fucking run that way. There'll be some Russians. He also pushed the whole world to a little bit closer to the Third World War because the next goal is China. And, and when Chinese are pissed off, okay, if you piss off somebody else and it's serious, in English we usually say, oh, they mean business, right? Well, with Chinese, you piss off Chinese, that means no business. And if there was any investment in Czech Republic, it's gone. That's what Chinese do, right? You complain about them, they will just call it off. Whatever was going on, it's not, sorry, no business with you, pal. I couldn't find any Chinese investment in Czech Republic anyway, because we are great, you know, it's a horse fight, I don't believe it. We are great servants of the collective West. He was carefully handpicked, that guy, because the last thing EU needs to is someone like Viktor Orban in Hungary or that guy in Croatia. He's also good. He's a horsefly trying to land on me. That's not good because it's fucking massive. Well, that's the price you pay when you live in Queensland. I'll kill it. I'll kill him for you. You won't believe it. You won't believe the size of it. Ah, got it. They're so easy to kill. Look at the size of it. Where's the camera? Look at that. Yeah, well, that's one fucking horsefly. Look at this. So we got a new Czech president who's a puppet, who's a foreign agent. He's a US representative. He represents US interest on Czech soil, which is not our soil anymore. It's all gone. We don't have anything. I wondered, what's next? So that guy, obviously, he wants to fight Russia. He hates Russia. Poles, they're fighting already. Maybe Czechs are next. I don't know. But they're not going to. They're not good. That's not good news. And I wondered this. I asked my mate who just been there and I had to go back to England. I asked my mate, and what about people? Are they okay with it? They just, okay, so he's in now, and are they gonna protest or are they gonna do something? And he said to me, no, what can they do? It's nothing you can do. He's in now. Okay, so next time when he says mobilization, everyone from, I don't know, like Ukraine now, okay, they're literally catching people and they're sending them east. Whether you like it or not, you want it or not, now it's just, mate, you're going. The same Czechs, are they going to be okay with it too? Like, well, I'll vote for the other guy, but I wouldn't. It's just, let's watch some telly. It's not going to be that easy for you guys. I don't understand whether you realize the seriousness of this situation. This guy will take Czech Republic to war with Russia. Make you a target. You heard about tanks and planes. Of course they will send it. They will send everything. Everything they got. Now Zelensky is asking for submarines, subs. Yeah, well. And the reason why they're going to send it, because someone is getting seriously rich in the US. It's making a lot of money. This war is making a lot of money for Americans, for some Americans. And that's why they'll be sending more and more shit. It's really smart what they did. See, first, they came, Yanks, they're good at making money out of anything. Whether it's working or not, doesn't matter. They used to be known for making cars, remember? Long time ago. Then they were making movies, right? But now, American cars are shite. Movies are garbage. So, what's the other way? What's the other way? How to make money, a lot of money, whether it's working or not. You can think of more than one example, like weapons, for example. Right now, weapons are making a lot of people rich in the US. All that military complex thing, they are making a lot of money. And they don't want to win in Ukraine. They don't want to win because if you win, you will stop making weapons, right? So they don't want to win. They don't want to lose either, but they just want to keep going. They just want to keep going. And that's why they don't want to send anything too good or too much. But they had to get rid of their shit they had in store for decades. So that went there first, if you remember, that went there first. Then they asked everybody else to empty their storage. Every NATO member, hey, send them this, send them that, send everything, okay? But look at these numbers, like 14 planes and tanks, or it's just bullshit, And they know it will be destroyed, but it doesn't matter. They just need one picture of a burning Abrams or whatever they call it. There'll be just a reason to send planes. See, they're destroying our tanks, so we need to protect them, so we need to send some planes. So they'll send more and more shit, and long-range missiles and everything, and Russians, they will respond. They'll just keep it going. Is it working for Americans? Like, are they going to win? No, they're not. But is it making them a lot of money? Yeah. Other things, that's not working, right? The medicine, yeah. Do you know what I'm talking about? Medicine. Is it working? Of course not. Actually, it's gonna make you really sick. But is it making someone in the US very, very rich? Yes, it does. Another one, the Green New Deal. Take solar panels, right? Solar panels. Someone actually crunched these numbers already. and they realized that to run your country on electricity, you can't just have these panels on houses and roofs. It's not enough. You will have to have fields covered by that shit. It will go for miles. It will go over the horizon. It will be literally like solar farms. That's what they call it. That's what they're going to call it. Solar farms. Where are you going to put it? Where are you going to put it? I mean, you've still got some trees left, some forests. You shouldn't cut them down to build solar farms because then you're gonna burn. The whole Europe will be like Australia here because without trees, those clouds you got, they're not gonna come down. And when they're heavy full of water, they will empty themselves. If there are no trees, the surface is too hot and the hot air is rising, pushing them further up. So normally, when you would have rain somewhere in Czech Republic, for example, it would rain, but now you got no trees in Germany or in Austria. Those clouds, no matter how heavy they are, they will just rise up and fuck off somewhere else. So it'll be very, very hot and very dry in Czech Republic if you cut all your trees down. And oh yeah, they will say it's a climate change. And now, hold on, you ain't got any energy, no gas, no oil, and you're cold. You're burning wood, you're burning trees. I guess it's already happening. You get my drift, you know what I mean. So it's getting hotter and hotter because of your action, not the planet, not the climate. So those solar panels, that's right. Where are you going to put them? If you want to save some trees, you can't have them in the forest area. They want you to stop eating meat. Is that right? The cows are not good. They've been good for fucking millennia, for centuries, for thousands of years. We had cows. No good anymore. They fought too much. So no cows. Oh, just let me think. No cows. So then, what do you need those fields for? You got no cows, no pastures. You don't need those fields. Let's build some solar farms. Eh? So maybe that's why they want you to stop eating meat, because no cows, solar panels instead. It'll be hotter anyway because you cut down all the trees to survive the winter. Not this one, the next one. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. Next winter, because Russians, they're not gonna give you any gas. They don't know how. Well, back to those weapons, right? Say for example, that was smart from the US, right? I'm sorry, I'm jumping over. So US, they gave them some weapons they didn't want to guard, they didn't want to maintain. It was shit anyway, too old. So they sent them to Ukraine. They're all gone now, destroyed. Then they asked everybody else to do the same. Send everything. That's beer. My brew with ice. Drink everything with fucking ice here. So they ask everybody else to do the same. But that's awesome because, hey, NATO, US is the boss. If you are in NATO, US is the boss, you know. We're not even, we're not equals. US is the boss. When the Pentagon tells you, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. So now they're sending all the weapons to a point they don't have anything. And as you know, that you can't just have no weapons, so you need to buy new shit. Where would you get it from? From the US only. Because you don't have a choice. You can't get it from anywhere else. Or you think, Germany, they make tanks? No, they used to make tanks. Because without gas, without industry, you can't make fucking tanks. It's a lot of energy to make a tank. So those pipes, they US bombed and changed the fate of Germany. It's not industrial heart of Europe anymore. That fucking heart got myocarditis, collapsed, gone. No weapons from Germany, no heavy weapons. Can't make them anymore. But you still, as a country, you still need to buy shit. Where would you get it from? From the US. So that's why if you wanna make a lot of money, just buy some shares of some US military industrial complex. Yeah, there's no future for Europe. No future for Europe. Russians, they're not gonna give you anything next year. There's no how. How? I mean, you just keep coming with new sanctions. New sanctions will be for China as well. Oh, it's funny. I want to tell you this. I almost forgot. I had to call my friend in Slovakia last night. Well, it was daytime for her, but because of the time difference. But it was my evening, and I'm calling my friend. I'm not gonna name. I'm not gonna say where she lives because she doesn't know. I'll be talking about it, and I don't have her permission. But I'm going to Czech Republic soon, and I want to meet her. Really, she's a dear friend of mine, and I wanted to come and meet me and spend some time with my family. And so I'm calling her just to see how she's doing. And it was during her day, and she was working. She said, "I'm sorry, we can't be long because I'm working." But she said, "I'm at home. I work from home." I know that's not what she does. She works at a beautiful place. It's like a castle. It's a real castle, real deal, real fucking castle, old castle, medieval shit. Looks like a castle, but it's like new, modern. There's a restaurant there and a good place to have a party or a wedding. She works from home. How come? I said, what's that? Yeah, well, hold on, someone's calling. I need to take a phone call, sorry. And I'm listening. So the people still calling, like, hey, can we book a table and can we come in? And she went, I'm sorry, we closed. Everything's closed. Even the restaurant too. I'm sorry, we closed. Now we don't know when we're gonna open again. No, You know, why? Well, the energy crisis. So I asked her when she finished, I said, what's going on? I mean, I know you're receptionist or concierge, you know. What the fuck is concierge? So receptionist, what's wrong with receptionist? Anyway. Yeah, I work from home because the place is closed. We can't afford to keep it open. And we are not alone. Lots of businesses had it closed because they can't afford the heating and the electricity. So that's Slovakia. And I imagine if it's not Czech Republic already, like this, it'll be the same. So she still has a job, working from home, picking up, I mean, answering calls from people. They still want to spend some money, but she just um, turn. She just turns them away. Said, I'm sorry, you can't come. Good. That's well done, Europe. Well done to you. Yeah, it's about it for me today. Been too long anyway. So take care, and I'll see you next time.